grenades towards that mid position while they start to poke and prod in. And here's the initial exchange of Julies again. Exile only good for one though. Shiro's going to have some work to do. A nice pop from him. The bomb's dropped and then collected again. Will they commit to the bomb plant? Looks like they will do as the CT start to stream in. 3 in a row. One left to go forward and try and make some space for them. So far so good as Snappy is forced back. 4 versus 2 now for Cloud9. The kill here. We've got almost 2 men swinging. Snappy.
Back to the A site again from ENCE. Similar utility coming into the site. And it might be a similar setup from Cloud9, but this time Exile fights first and takes down 2.
Sight of the bomb means rotation. There were 3 players on the other side of the map for Cloud9, but they are holding their own anyway. Just the 1 kill for ENCE so far. That's not going to be enough. Bomb plant is possible now as Snappy finds a headshot on Exile, but he will be denied as the cavalry comes through.
For now though, no nades, and Exile wants some eco frags.
While this eco round goes on, I just want to mention something that I've seen on Reddit recently in terms of people optimizing their PC setups and so on. I saw in the recommendations that people said, oh, you should put your shadows on low to get more FPS, but keep an eye, pay attention to the angle of the shadows on this map and how important they can be, especially for a CT side. No permanent damage done though. Valde says hello, tries to keep the CTs honest, but it seems they're going to go back again with 2 men this time. But Valde's changed his position. He might find both of them. And now there's a decision to make here for Shiro. That's outrageous, comes back with the USP. I think a lot of people just fall back there and think, we can't have 2 people go down. Never mind that though for Shiro. 40 seconds on the clock. That does really raise the urgency. Hobbit's got a sound cue given away. He knows the second player is there. Can he catch Snappy though? He's kind of stuck, but that's a big headshot from him. To create some space, but they have to get that bomb planted. Will he even be able to get into the zone? Shiro's in the flames now. Sees ahead, but he can't land a shot. Still alive for the time being. Another unlikely miss from him. 2 versus 2. Now Nafany moving forward, takes down the support. Bomb plant's not going to happen. No time left.
Cloud9 you can see looking very relaxed. Maybe not relaxed though, because there's a quick B play at the ready.
That's very fortunate for Cloud9, but look at the swarm of ENCE players. They've got to find some more kills. The trades are here eventually. 1v3 though. Some Pyjamas has found himself a nice juicy weapon, and down goes Nafany. Big damage already, and maybe a chance to win the round. It's going to be harder to win this round. He's got to find Buster soon. Misses the no-scope. The USP will do the job.
That smile might be getting wider and wider if they can keep this up. Some standard mid utility, the molly and the smoke, but Nafany's ahead of them.
Hacking the mid presence and the information.
Even more aggression maybe.
Snappy with some nice angles, but Buster remains at half health. That might be enough. We shall see. Never mind. Down he goes. Valde will finish off the job on 4 HP, and that's going to activate Exile to try and find out what's happening elsewhere on the map. Fast moving round now. 45 seconds on the clock. Smoke goes, and so does Nafany at the hands of Snappy. Not even on the rifle yet. That may thwart the time. Exile from out of nowhere in the mist like a humidifier, just coming out and dropping the bomb carrier. Time is running low, and it's time to commit. We've got 5 players making their way into the A-bomb site here. Big trouble for the CTs, but they'll deliver. Exile by the pillar. Look at the cross he has from Shiro. Never mind. The shrapnel will take him down. Shiro needs to deliver now. He's buying time for his team to rotate, trying to find an angle for a grenade, but there are 14 seconds to plant this bomb. Nafany goes down. Valde 4 HP again. 1 versus 3. Now none versus 3. Early grenades from both sides, and as we mentioned before, Cloud9 are not shy to get aggressive early. 2 for 1, they'll take that all day.
Oh, Nafany's going to get even more. Repositioned too far out, almost towards the boat. And they've rocked the boat in this round, and ENCE aren't enjoying it.
Smoke lands in his face, quick jump peek. Did Nafany even see that? He's still standing in position. There's a chance, there's an opportunity. No one else is here. Will be thrown, but it will not be respected by Cloud9, and down he goes. It's a very deep smoke grenade. Perhaps it goes too far. We shall see. Well, he's gone too far on this occasion. Snappy is here. They're looking to capitalize on this. That sound cue was heard by Buster. Does he pay off with his teammate? Catches Snappy with a nade in his hand, and there's more in tow. The bomb spotted now, but Buster's been swatted. Nafany's here. He must deliver. He won't. 4 versus 2. Shiro has an angle. They'll have a crossfire, but for how long? So many trade fragging opportunities here. You can see Hobbit dancing with the FAMAS. He's got a very tough job. Rings the bill of St. Pius, but he's still alive. He can still swing. Buster's fallen to the Molotov before he can help his teammate. And there are huge problems on this B-bomb site, but there's a flank coming in from Nafany. Shiro's here, good for 1, but it will be successful. 2 versus 3. I don't think they back off from this one, but as Nafany falls, I don't know how much more there is for Exile to do. 1 versus 3, made 2. He drops D-Har, but he's got 13 HP. In that T-nest of grenades for the execute in. So they can do chain flashes for days, I would imagine. Exile is here, though. He's got 2 kills now, looking for a third one. There it is. And Shiro's just holding an angle in the meantime. They go and get a second rifle. There is a risk. Nafany doesn't see anything. They know that they're coming now. Down goes Exile. Do they think the AK is down? Because it's in the hands of Shiro. He's good for 1. Oh, Nafany's coming. He's done half the job, and there's the rest of it. A very unlikely round. And that, I think, a round like that shows the strength of Cloud9. ENCE have to convert that round, and they failed to do so in a horrible situation. But maybe Mudden can find something in mid. Then again, on B for Cloud9. They've picked the right bomb site as ENCE are still edging their way forward. Shiro says hello. Buster and Hobbit come in as well.
A fair play to Cloud9. They stuck with their guns. They stuck with 3 on B, and it paid off.
Man like Hobbit, certified geezer. Snappy knows there must be something amiss in this situation. He's got Shiro off the angle, some pre-fire, but Shiro comes back. Now the urgency's rising for ENCE as they try to make their way in towards A with what remains. They have to swing, they have to use the numbers, but Shiro and Exile will deny them. Shiro is everywhere. As you saw there, for example, Shiro forced off the angle, but he understands the mission. His teammate is being sprayed through the wall, so he comes straight back. Another fast round from ENCE, though. And there will be a trade, 4 versus 4, as Buster will spot the bomb. That means full rotation coming through. How much will be needed, though? Valde in the clutch now, trying to find another. Nafany will finish off the job. 3 survive for Cloud9. Exile 17 for 7. But now Shiro is 17 for 4. And Hobbit's trying to catch up as well. Dihar, Snappy, Pyjamas remain. And you can see how desperate things are to try. Snappy and Pyjamas remain. And now it's just Pyjamas with the AWP. Sun will go down early for him in round number 15 as the trade comes in from none other than Hobbit. But that is a choke point, which may be challenging to defeat. They have to try and abuse those numbers, but they go into the crossfire. And ENCE will have a very good time of things so far. They've got a bomb as well. Those Julies only require 1 or 2 shots from Dihar. Great start from ENCE, though. And Dihar will deliver.
We have got Shiro on the scout, so Nafany has spent all his money to give this scout to Shiro. It feels so much better than the Glock.
It's perfect.
Ooh, hello, and goodbye to Madden. Oh, and another tag from Shiro.
Yeah, things are getting nervous now. 20 seconds on the clock to plant the bomb. Don't see that happening anytime soon, but the damage. But this is only 2 of the 4 players that will be soon surrounding this bomb site. Madden caught with a grenade, but still delivers the kill.
Scary.
Got to land that headshot, but now Pyjamas will just be trolling. It's going to be a lot. Oh my days. Hobbit is absolutely disgusting. 2 entries into the bomb site. Exactly what they needed, but they have lost the bomb. And that could change everything. He'll try to delay with an incendiary Pyjamas, see if it will do the job. No, it won't actually. Nafany's collected the bomb and he's collected Dihar as well. I can even finish my sentence.
Well, we saw those contact points are pretty early on this map if you don't use that utility. Chad showed us earlier in a lovely video.
So this round is not live. Wins and losses especially, which will turn boys into men. I love how short this mid area is. Such an interesting prospect into professional Counter-Strike. Valde finds 2 headshots for both. Dihar, sorry.
This might be a bit too much from Valde, but it doesn't matter. He's got another kill. Who am I to complain?
Love it. You need to have your guys playing with confidence. Shiro will get an open up. But now it might be a question of damage again. He doesn't have the bomb with him, but if he can find some kills, then as we saw from ENCE, it might pay off later towards the other side of the map. So they could be in a lot of trouble here. Pyjamas will deliver first. Dihar having a look. But we've got 3 C9 players looking for a plan B now. 16 seconds. Is there time for this? Martin swinging. And he will be traded, but surely they can't make it to the bomb site. This should be 3 kills for Snappy. He just waits until the right time. Oh, he's got to look to his right, though. Hold on a second. This is turning around. They've planted the bomb. 2 versus 3 for Cloud9. Buster and a big AWP on Shiro. Again, they play together. They play for crossfire. Down goes Pyjamas. The numbers are even now, but only for a time. Valde has to clutch it. How have they done this, Cloud9? From pillar to post, from site to site.
Still hasn't had a negative KD map since the major. 15 maps in a row, all positive for Shiro. And now Nafany jumping in with a MAC-10, having a field day. This B site has fallen incredibly quickly. I don't think ENCE can do anything about it, but the bomb's dropped.
What's the bomb doing there? They're so far away from everybody else on the squad. They've got
to boost back up.
They've got horrible positions to try and make it. We've got a KZ map to try and catch the bomb, and it will be denied. He'll leave mid to Dihar instead. So far, so good. Buster dropped. Grenades are being trying to keep Cloud9 off of game point here. We've got Valde lurking on the site now. No strangers are clutching. Snappy's here for support as well. 25 seconds and things are turning around in ENCE's favor. Exile 1 versus 3. 20 seconds to try and plant this bomb. Snappy creeping. They have an idea of where the airstrike wants to go. And that's it. The third one will do the job, trying to eliminate them instead. An AK's been collected by Shiro, and now the round might be dangerous. Maybe it won't be, though, as he will be taken down by Diha. 4 versus 3. Nafany collected the rifle lost. And now it's just down to Hobbit. They'll take 2 players and plant the bomb, so maybe starting to build. But this is a big round for both squads, not just ENCE. Cloud9 have had ropey buys for a while, but now Shiro is back. You
got to wonder whether this A site is just going to be bombarded. It's only Diha here, smoked down. He's had a good game, but he just gets run over way too quick, and there is no response for ENCE.
But Cloud9 had the lion's share of the rounds in the first half. ENCE on the catch-up, and it is possible, but he can't make any more mistakes. Sunpaya's trying to get away, but he'll be denied. The numbers games, ENCE try to make some space for themselves.
Yeah, they try and switch it up and put the AWP here instead, but it doesn't make a difference. Thankfully, Valde fights ahead of the smoke. Diha rounds the corner, but 2 players below him. Not easy to clear and not easy to deal with Shiro. Cloud9 take it 16-10, showing us that their Anubis is not to be trifled with.
Got flashes being lined up as well as they start to move forward with these dualies in game 1 and game 2, but there's more work to be done here.
Smoke up on long, but Sunpayas is not playing behind it. He is playing from Arch, and he's able to get 1. Molly might not do enough here. Snappy and Madden both here to stop the cross. I don't think he's going to be able to do it here. They're surrounding him. They're pushing him from all sides. Almost
a CRT television.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was probably the most unusual place. I was mostly watching the door to see if I was going to be murdered, though. It's one of those kinds of places.
Snappy wants his ace. Oh, Buster denies it. So rude. Picks up the dig briefly, but you commit to sandbags. I don't know if this is a great spot still, though.
That's an important frag from Exile. I'm sure he's not going to fully commit this AWP, especially that Molly is extinguished by the smoke. That will be a problem. That was surely to buy them some time, and Madden will deliver from that library position. Down goes Shiro. Now there are problems for Cloud9, but there are still 30 seconds on the clock for C9 to deliver. Find a way to do something here for Cloud9. There's 1 kill. Now it's a 2 versus 2. Where is Hobbit in the meantime? Last seen in the apartments, but where is he now? He's shift walking towards long. This angle surely won't favor him. Hold on a second. Now, what do they read of what ENCE have been doing? Sunpayas lurking in spawn. He's found a second one, but there will be a trade from Shiro. A fast trade, no less. The CTs are split either way. 2 per bomb site. Exile with a fantastic angle to make its way towards the bomb site, and surely he is waiting for that objective. Towards the tree. Oh boy. Exile has been weeded out, and there goes Buster as well. This is the kind of action we need to see from them if they are to take it to a 3rd round. And they are ready in utility on Banana, to take off Banana in fact, and they chose to seize the opportunity towards the A bomb site. But can they do more than that? On the sofa, Sunpayas will be dropped. 5 versus 4 now as C9 wrap the A bomb site. And it will be cleared, it will be bleached, apart from this position where Valde is in the pit now, trying to stay alive as best he can, looking for another one, but Nafany will just about squeeze him, pip him to the post.
Made up their mind early, they were going to be wrapping this A site. Also in the mix is going to watch the apartments, but it's a quick pop play.
This might work out for the CTs, surely, because how do the T's cross to the site if they hold their position? But they don't know the situation top mid. Valde will get shot in the back by Hobbit. And Exile's here to take down Snappy as well. Problems for ENCE. I think they've dropped a bomb, though. Indeed, they have. Diha trying to make things happen for his squad, but he's got to put out the flames first. There goes Hobbit and Shiro. Stereo frags for ENCE. It could both fall very quickly indeed. Buster will see 1, but a trade will be here from Diha. That grenades. Oh man, I thought he had that one. Buster will be traded though, but that's an early disadvantage for ENCE. Sunpayas is rotating over. He's got a flashbang, not sure if it'll come in time. Now Snappy might be able to bait them forward, actually.
Aggression's coming in. Actually, he hasn't spotted the aggression. Oh, but now he will, and they're both in their backs turned. Hobbit takes down 2.
Got to get close enough when Diha pulls the trigger. Down goes Shiro. There's a surprise. Exile takes down Sunpayas. Needs someone to peek. They have to peek him. He will be denied, though. That timing is brutal. Just as they move away. Sees it up close, though. It is still dangerous. And there will be a trade, also information. Diha will have his head popped off, and there goes Martin as well. 2 MP9s remain, though, and they could be dangerous. Holding an off angle. Hello to Hobbit. Finds himself 2. Can he get to the AK? I don't think he can. Rings the bell, but can't do the rest. You love to see a big damage grenade.
Damn.
One day.
Yeah.
Like a...
I feel like he'd grow more of like a long and wispy beard almost.
In this series. Again, if you didn't manage to see the first map of this series, the pick of ENCE was...
And he dodges all those nades really well.
Yeah, Cloud9 looked like they thought they were walking into a trap. But they've...
Ouch.
ET spawn. He's got no flashes to throw from the well position. So Snappy and Martin won't get any help from him. Making his way towards the coffin, so maybe that smoke will be gone soon. Bomb thrown from A to B. Axal didn't realize Snappy was there, and he's really making this work for his team. Finding a third frag as the bomb is planted. That is a fantastic result for ENCE. But now we focus on round
Buster.
13, and Buster indeed. He's got a very difficult job on this game of Inferno, and it will be shrapnel, a closed casket funeral for Buster.
For now, it's a passive setup. Some noise made, and there is aggression onto Hobbit, so one kill back.
Push is towards B, 2 of the 3 players at present. Down goes Nafany, that might be it. Does Shiro want to lose this AWP?
And with no nades of your own to try and get them back.
Yeah, it's a hero round. Hobbit, he always finds a way. He almost finds a second one through the smoke on Snappy. Feels the urgency, but this time it won't quite work out for him. And he has lost the rifle. There he goes, jumping to his doom for the cause. Shiro, not the fatal connection he was looking for, but now he's got a chance. By the double stack, he spots him, but Valde is fast enough.
Have Valde there on one side, Dihar on the other. As soon as they go into that choke point, they are toast on the Cloud9 side. Final buy, Axel caught out early. It was the nades in the earlier rounds that were doing the work. This time it's the AWP that peaks early.
That's the point man looking for the entry. Snaps Martin looking for the second. There it is. And that might be the shutdown in the last round of the first half.
Oh, even with the patience from Valde, Shiro just swings him, and the nade won't do enough. Dihar will get one, but it is a parting kill. It is going to be Cloud9's round here at the end of the half. And it will be a pretty close half here. 8-7 on the board. Still anyone's game here on Inferno. ENCE putting up a fight, winning this series. That's what they would be proving. Underway into the second half. A lot of utility at the ready, but a shot from some bias.
Shut it down, Shiro no less. Where are you going? Why are you running? Here come the ENCE players. The numbers game being abused, but Snappy will be enough, adding to his tally. Now ENCE will start creeping. Oh, well, that one is as rough as sandpaper, let's say. There are players still here that can do some fragging. Shiro's on the way over. He's got a HG grenade as well. That starts to go flying, and he's just waiting for a peek, and he will find it, but not what he's looking for. Some Pyjamas with a headshot.
The Mac 10 in pit, so I assume Axar will have this every day of the week.
The rest of them can try to fish for something, maybe play for exits, although without the bomb being planted in 20 seconds on the clock, surely they start pressing the W key here now.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was Dihar on the T side that had that smoke. A rotate is coming. He's got to be careful. He finally tucks back into the corner, but the rotate won't arrive in time. It's Hobbit who has to do work, and he does get a double.
Nafany's the one of the kits, so keep an eye on where he is. He's the one who has to get on this bomb as well. Buster dropped. Here is the trade, though. Down goes Axel. Nafany's still standing for now. There he is. There he goes. And it's too late for Shiro to clutch this round. He will die to the bomb. Can he take anybody with him? He can, but they will lose everything as ENCE win the round. Shiro with the AWP will be given something by St. Pius.
Is he going to knife? Surely not. Just take the kill. They're taking maybe too much time, though. 20 seconds. Nafany hasn't budged. He takes out that lurker, and now the play ready, but Dihar hard clears, and Hobbit has to fight. He just about gets out of there alive, and now Nafany arrives. Smoke faded. Bomb needs to go down, but they're getting all the frags they need. They start to come up, and it is a very passive setup from the CTs. Not fighting for top mid, instead playing back. And losing the early fight.
Big numbers here for ENCE. I was going to ask if 3 was enough for Cloud9, but now it's 2. They've got problems. I'm not sure they can find a crossfire hero either, but they will get some kills. A grenade and a rifle frag from Axel. He's got more to do, but he won't be able to do it. Shiro will finish Valde off, though. The bomb's been dropped, collected now, and dropped again.
Looks good for Cloud9. They've got 3 here and the AWP, and the lack of utility against them. Shiro's AWP could be massive on the hold.
He needs to puncture more players as they start to move through. He has a little space to work with, but down he goes. Buster can't find the multi-frag. And surely Cloud9 have to go for this one, even though they're rotating from A.
It's playing for exits.
Yeah, nothing they can do.
seeing what they can do here. This time on Banana, Madden trapped in the corner. Hobbit hard swings him, and even though he's blind, he hits the all-important headshot.
Utility comes through, and that will do the job. Down goes Hobbit, completely blind, but there are more to deal with. Nafany will be dealt with as well. Buster, is this the end of the line? He's dropped a bomb in the pool, actually, so maybe there's something to be done here. 8 seconds, but they can't find an angle to stop this bomb plant. 2 versus 3. Shiro grenades at the back of the site now. Goping in. Does he find the first one? No. Valde with the swing, and that will be that. And make it to groups right now. The other one loses a bracket for you, buddy. ENCE will be starting on the CT side. That's an instant pop from Snappy. There's the flash, and there is the swing. So far, so good. Valde delivers the headshot. And there's more to come. Advantage ENCE, and they are really taking this by storm. Buster's got so much to do, trying to isolate fights here the best he can, but D-Hard coming in could be in some trouble there as the numbers come through. Oh, there's big trouble now. One more player remains on this bomb site for the CTs of ENCE, and Pyjamas will be traded. Or is it? D-Hard finds 2, delivering the frags for Cloud9, starting to swing now, finds the first headshot. He has the 1v1 he was looking for. Goes back to the wall for Valde as well, and he is delivered in the clutch. Is the expendable person with the MAC-10, looking for the info now, starting to swing, but Valde will find him with the Desert Eagle. Cloud9, 35 seconds, so, oh, Buster, as soon as he pulls the grenade out. There are big problems here for Cloud9. They've really got to find some kills before they plant this bomb.
Oh, Nafany eventually spots that back of Snappy, but it's still a 2v2. He will use that chance to close the distance. He has to figure out where both these players are, and Nafany just swings him from the site.
USPs are out for ENCE. Things have not gone their way. Essentially fisticuffs in a round such as this. Shiro is there to clean up, get that bonus money for the AWP. D-Hard's got no choice but to eat that grenade.
No kit for them either as we get back into the server, but that timing's fantastic. Madden completely caught out.
That shows some promise. D-Hard won't get traded in mid either. Snappy is here as well.
Oh. Okay, you take that.
Madden's in position. Should a swing come in? And indeed it does. He finds 2 1v1s. Very nice indeed for him. He's got flashbang support as well, trying to disengage, but Shiro will get something from this.
The nades in hand right now. They're moving up towards the site itself, but they haven't cleared out that short position whatsoever.
Shiro again. He reappears.
They ready for another though.
Throws the bomb to a teammate to try and find more, but Pyjamas will punish him as he tries to reposition. Valde standing on top of these players now. Will find an angle and exile, and it's going to be hard for Buster to clutch this one. 20 seconds, 1 versus 3. Yeah, this is an unhappy situation when you've got mostly a bunch of Glocks and you're just running at people with rifles. Not my idea of fun. Not quite a party.
Oh,
different approach on this occasion, but Nafany's a leg man, and that means that Marden's gone.
And he snuffs it out on this occasion, and Nafany gets another. This is so key to Cloud9's game plan. He finds 2 openers, and even though one gets a second to breathe, because they've got that man advantage they were looking for, and they can wait for the action to come to them.
By that ramp. And now we've got 3 men moving through mid. Maybe at best 2 were seen on the kill cam there as D-Hard needs some help. That's a bomb dropped by Snappy. A crucial frag. Themselves at a man advantage. Shiro collects the bomb, but he's got to run through smoke and hope for the best. Denied by Valde, who's in a great position. He's got a wall to his right-hand side and teammates in tow. 4 versus 2 for ENCE as they look to take the lead once again. Throwing a Molotov, using great angles as well. Down goes Snappy. Hobbit, such experience on his shoulders. They make it a 2 versus 2. They turned it around. They've got the advantage now. Exile dropping some Pyjamas. Marden's in the clutch. How did this happen? It has to be careful how he moves again. Creeping, but Marden is ready for it. What a back and forth.
It has been nice seeing ENCE not really scared at all of Cloud9, playing with a lot of confidence here. Pyjamas showing that with the swing. Snappy here to help, and Pyjamas lands the close range shot. So even though one is brought back from Cloud9, they lose the early trade, and wow, Pyjamas gets swung on.
Valde with the AUG no less. That scope could be glorious. Won't even need it for Hobbit though. At least one at the front. That is a huge frag. Of course, it's Exile with the clutch frag, but Marden will replace Valde. Almost a bait set up there. And now Buster's in a 1 versus 2. Won't work out for him as D-Hard comes through.
That's excited for the new year. Let's kick it off in style. Oh, dear.
Nice ladder work from Valde, but they have already climbed to the top. Cloud9 on this bomb site. D-Harp putting in work. Mudden's here as well, traded by Shiro. Susceptible to a flank once again. Will they be ready for it at this timing? Oh, he's run out of bullets, I think, Nafany, and there goes. Some Molotovs have gone, but there are more to be deployed, and here comes the swing. Snappy's ready for it, though, hiding behind the flames, now falling behind them.
It goes into short. They're trying to flush out some of these positions. Madden caught in transition. More utility damage lands. 30 seconds remaining. Smokes are up towards the site, but Sunpias sees above them.
It's a beautiful shot from Sunpias. Flames all through the round. Valde's dropped the bomb once again. That's full rotation now if it hasn't happened already. Shiro with 3 HP is surely soon to be gone. He can't take a single bullet. Look at the swing from the CT. He's trying to defend, but he can't do it.
Might not have spotted. He snuck in towards short here. Oh, they don't know he's here. Easy kill for Nafany. He makes it a second.
Grenades being thrown and so on. Then suddenly there was no challenge into the site. What does that mean?
Oh, the wallbang. Oh, he got it!
Maybe the first to engage. He's carrying the bomb.
Yeah, I like Nafany trying to be first contact. You could see the pre-aim wasn't in that position, but the adjustment was good. There's a flash in, though.
Yeah. Snappy is stuck in position, and here comes the swing, doing his best. He's seen the bomb at the very least, but look at these frags coming through for Cloud9.
Bad buy for ENCE. It's the MP9s that are going to have to do it for him.
Oh, Snappy just swung to his left. Wasn't expecting Nafany to be there so fast. And this is a lightning round in itself. Look what's left for ENCE. Not many people. Much avail at all. Did Nafany just spot something there? Either way, Exile will clean up. He'll bleach the floors.
Umpires might get one exit kill, but that's all she wrote. 8-7 half.
Retake territory for Cloud9. They've only got a flash, though. No smoke grenades. Nafany with that one flash, and they've lost Shiro early here because otherwise this is not happening. The Julies get nothing done. Buster patiently trying to find these headshots. There's one, but there's so much more to do. They don't have a kit for this defuse, so this would be absolutely wild. But now it's just down to the last. Don't let him get around the corner. But will there be time to find the defuse? Mudden is being teased.
Oh.
IRC is creeping. He's been spotted now. That's very painful indeed. Surely have to find the kills here. But look at the numbers coming in from ENCE. They're all going to pick together and they will win the trades. 3 versus 2 now as Shiro and Buster remain. It's a dire situation for Cloud9. All they can really do at this point is try to fall back with what they have. If they're lucky enough to do that, Shiro will be denied as well. May not be the last one they do in this half. There's a trade by Nafany. Now, what does Mudden do? That's an awkward angle for him to commit to. You don't know what's around the corner. Indeed, 2 CTs lie in wait there, but at range, Hobbit will be dropped. So he's found another way, another opportunity, Mudden, and he's been popped by Shiro. Back and forth we go, 3-on-3. Still a dangerous round for ENCE.
Oh, I thought Nafany had that one kill dead to rights. Not meant to be. Oh, okay.
At the swing, the trade.
Ooh, Favin's got the clutch attempt. He plants in the open. Damn. Oh, and that smoke is so nice. He might have that.
He may indeed. Meanwhile, the eco is going as expected. Nice.
Good stuff.
In the hands of Snappy, looking for close quarters engagements. Nice opening from Mudden. Delivering grenades in the right direction as well, but no one's checking after that molly is thrown.
Here's Madden, who might try and hunt him down. Flash was good, but Madden can't take advantage. Eventually, he finds the fight, though.
Does he check to his hard left? He doesn't, and down he goes. That may be the case.
D-Hot's feeling it right now, man.
He really is. You love to see the confidence. Just run with the momentum. Snappy's here as well, but Buster's found 2 now with this rifle. Shiro outmaneuvered there by Mudden. But it's still competitive. 2 versus 2. This could be the round for Cloud9. Buster creeping with the AK, catching Mudden completely off guard. What happened there? Ramp urgency raising again. Nafany's gone to the point of no return. Shiro is here though to warn them away, pre-firing, but again, that magazine's a lot smaller now, but he still finds a headshot through the wall on Martin. What in the blazes is that?
That's how Cloud9 used to play. Buster has just filled in for Inters at mid. Axel's back to... What the hell? Okay.
For the likes of D-Hart, and I'm sure he's not done yet.
He flashes in. Axel fighting forward with Buster. The nade helps out, but the nades are traded.
Hobbit avoids the flashbang, seeing the tease now, sees the bomb, finds himself 2 on the boost. Beautiful from Hobbit. Cloud9 coming back with a vengeance now. Madden only good for one, and Hobbit finds 4 on the bomb site. Round is so dry, their lips might be cracking on the end side. Moving up the ramp though, they're closing the distance. Nafany, just enough time to reload. Team for the most part playing with some distance, but that's being closed now by ENCE. They're taking losses as they try to make their way forward. A war of attrition that will surely be won by the Cloud9 squad. Eased through the corner of the smoke as Buster is lurking.
Shiro just playing from sandbags with the sniper. There is a player about to creep round this corner, and Shiro spots him. Madden's been going for that aggressive play a couple of times. Cloud9 clearly wise to his tricks, but Hobbit has been caught out himself.
How do you even comment for this action? Shiro has the angle, no comms needed, just AWP flicks. They look to lose the lead here. Shiro creating some space for himself. They could creep through that though. Diha on the site now looking for 2, unable to find it. Back down to 30. Life just gets more and more difficult for Snappy and for ENCE as they lose the lead.
And putting ENCE back down to a weak buy.
Oh, the bait. Buster collects 2 heads for the shelf.
Oh, hello. Hello. Nafany spots Valda from above. Figures he'll have a spam into the smoke. Hobbit will take that one. And Nafany and Hobbit both falling.
They surely need at least 1 more kill before planting the bomb, but they've lost the bomb. At least it's on the high ground. St. Pyjamas gets there just in time to drop Axile.
Oh, planting in the smoke. He actually fake plants it. Oh, Diha's beating them. They don't realize Diha's so far up. He double entries onto the B site, and that might be the round right there and then. Rotate arriving. Finally, Hobbit puts a stop to the bleeding.
Have a look at this position on A. It's Shiro, but he misses the flick. There is life in ENCE yet. Pressure is high for them now as they press on to this A bomb site.
And now Hobbit caught out at the end, unable to save himself.
So many players coming their way. Finally, Snappy will say hello and goodbye in this round as Cloud9 look for match point. They've got the opening frag, but Hobbit has been dropped. Starting to swing now round the side our end. Shiro delivers as that flashbang pops. Bomb spotted, full rotation on the way. Axile has to get here ASAP.
Shiro still on shore, eventually goes down. That's the frag they needed, but they need to know there's 1 more man there. They've got him trapped in, but it doesn't matter. Buster comes up onto the site. Try and bring it back, and only 22 seconds to do it. There's the first, but 2 separate angles. Surely the trade comes in. He gets the chance for the second, but Axile. Cloud9 still competing for ramp, but ENCE are about to hit them. Oh, and Hobbit just swings with the FAMAS. Huge fight to win. Nade finally finishes the job.
See of time on the clock. The urgency will feel very real. Buster dropped in isolation, smokes up bomb getting planted now. Grenades flying through, and so are the CTs. Fighting a peek. Have a look at this boost from Shiro though. He's almost in the ceiling even though there is none. Valde 1 versus 2. They're lining up for him and Shiro's here to trade. Cloud9 make it to the group stage of Katowice.